you might have seen literally 5 days ago that we had an upload over at Tadcaster Viaduct. That's literally around the corner from us right now. And today we are joined with Bluebee, or Josh.
Hello.
As he was in the last video. And he's got his own channel. He does COD gameplay, so if you like gameplay, gaming, all sorts of stuff like that, I'll link his channel in the description. I'll put it in the cards, I'll put it in the end screen, you name it. I'll put it everywhere. But we're going to go ask him some questions. He's also got to ask me some questions, but if you want to view that video, go check that down at his channel. It's going to be releasing on his channel roughly at the same time as my channel, I think. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be released at the same time as my video. So we'll hit the questions straight away.
Brilliant.
So, what made you restart YouTube? And after your first few months back, what would you do better from last time? And how would you change your return to make it better if you possibly can?
I mean, obviously, you being friends with me, I saw your channel and you restarted yours. And I've been wanting to restart my YouTube for quite a while. That's really annoying, crying baby. But I wanted to restart mine because I'd seen that yours was gaining popularity. And then you went straight in with the face cam, you didn't mess around. And I thought to myself...
I went big, didn't I? Yeah.
You did,
go
yeah.
Big or go home.
Yeah. I thought to myself, well, what's going to be so bad about me just uploading some gameplay? I mean, there is no harm. If you wanted to start YouTube, there's absolutely no harm in just recording some gameplay, editing down a little bit so you're not walking around forever, get the interesting bits in, plonk it up on YouTube. You got your first video. And in terms of what I might actually change next time is trying to get a consistent as possible upload, because I used to upload once every 4 days, a week or so. It used to be a mix of content, and it's about that scheduling feature that we talked about on my channel with Oscar earlier.
Yeah.
About scheduling your videos, making sure even if you take a break, you've got 3 or 4 videos just to back you up.
Backlog, yeah. So important. Yeah. How do you try to find a place in the market? Because obviously you do COD, and after doing Caliber, gaming, I found that it's extremely hard to get those views with such a crowded market. And what measures do you take to kind of optimize your viewership level? For example, shorts, tags in your videos. Your studio analytics. How do you go about doing that?
I mean, in terms of finding a space in the market, I think what you've got to do is what I did. You've got to post so many different types of videos related to the content that you're making. So for me, I originally started just doing gameplay, but then I went on to start reviewing game modes within different Call of Duties and things like that. I started reviewing the weapons in Call of Duty, giving in-depth stats and things, and those started to really pop off and start growing my channel. And it's all about finding that little niche, that what people actually want to watch. Because it's all good posting a video of your gameplay for an hour or something, but nobody's going to watch the full hour of that because it's just people running around and there's no action.
There's going to be a few dead moments in there.
Exactly.
And it's okay for a live stream or something like that.
Yeah.
That's brilliant because it's live. But when it's a video, people
And then in terms of analytics and everything, I think they're extremely important in trying to find what your niche actually is, because if you don't look at your analytics, then you're never going to know, unless you got word of mouth, who likes what and then what's on your channel and what's succeeding. So you need to find out by analytics what is making your channel grow the most and what's giving you the most viewership, and that will help in terms of channel growth in the future. So
and that leads straight on to our next channel. How do you analyze your videos on YouTube Studio? If you do in the first place, which obviously you do.
Yes.
And what statistics do you specifically look out for and try to improve?
I mean, with analytics, I don't try and look so much now at views. Views are important, but I try more to focus on average watch time and the amount of impressions I'm getting,
it's
and
going
what my
in
thumbnail
depth
is.
After the views, isn't it?
The
views is a great raw kind of score, but it's rough as a badger's bum, really.
It's like Instagram likes. You know, people can be just scrolling through your content, double tap.
I do that all the time.
It's the same with views.
I do it with
well.
everybody's pretty much thing on Instagram.
So that's why I tend not to focus on views for quite a while until my video's been up for about a month, because then if it's been up for a month, it's got a good time to sort of find out whether that's what's
another
working.
Thing as well, because it's in the first 14 days that YouTube actually just tries to find out what your channel is like, what your video is like before bringing it out to other people. And that's something we've found. Well, I've found about it rather. So, what's your how do you go about creating videos, shall we say, and what strategy do you use to try and find the best content whilst also not burning out?
I mean, I try and do things that I will enjoy,
Of course,
but also other people might enjoy, because I have a passion for gaming, especially the Call of Duty franchise, and so that's where I started to build my channel from. I wanted people to sort of have a place where they could go after a long day. They could just go view this. It's all calm and everything. And in terms of how I go about, you know, sort of creating this content and things, I sort of think of an idea, and then I will pitch that idea to a couple of people in the Call of Duty community and be like, do you think this is what people would like to see, or have they seen this too much?
It's getting that, just knowing beforehand whether people will like it, and that's so important.
Yeah.
I don't really have that so much, and I don't do that so much, and I really should. What's your end goal for YouTube? Do you imagine yourself doing this full-time, part-time, or just as a hobby? And if it is not hobby, if it's not hobby, how do you plan for it to financially support you? And if it is, do you ever plan to bring a channel to the end?
I think at the moment I am sort of classing this as a hobby. Hence why I don't upload so often. I only upload when I can feel like I
no
like
real
uploading.
pressure.
Yeah. I'd rather like having the laid-back atmosphere, and then, you know, people getting an odd notification popping up on their phone saying Bluebee uploaded a new video, and that will give them a little bit of a surprise. But I do plan on keeping this channel going, because it was my aspiration from the start to get it to grow to 1,000 subscribers and all sorts. And I'm finding out that that's very difficult at the start. You've got to make sure you start, you know, you've got to make sure you got a load of friends, you tell your friends about this, you share it with your family, get that algorithm, YouTube algorithm, noticing that people are subscribing to your channel and liking your content. I do plan to keep this going for as long as I can, but then there'll be moments like university, settling in and everything, where I have to get stuff ready, and it's just not possible to upload. So I'll keep it going. So,
and that's it, really. That's all I've got for today. So check out Josh's channel. I may also put this in audio format down in the description, so if you didn't want to watch this and that's a bit too late for me to be telling you that now, but I'm telling you it now anyway. And if you want to share it in audio format to other people, by all means, please do. Check out his channel down in the description. I'll also link the video that he'll be publishing, and it'll be essentially asking me questions, and I'll be giving them answers. So if you want to see what I answered to his questions, which were very, very similar, go and check that out, and I'll see you in 5 days' time.